happening?
Oh. Oh, hell yeah. You can stop some bitches for that now.
Acknowledge psychological trauma. Break through the barriers of self-deceit. Temper manic behavior. Is this it? Is this the contract? Huh?
Are they opening the escape? Chapter 4. Let's go.
Oh, Jeremy. How much pain and suffering you could have prevented.
Emily? What are you doing?
What, where have you
Detective.
been?
How is your investigation going?
Well, I still have no clue where Jeremy is, but I think I know why he's hiding. This place is full of lunatics planning to perform some kind of ritual tonight.
Well, that sounds ridiculous. Or rather would have just a day ago.
It gets worse. I have reason to believe they killed anyone who didn't want to go along with the plan.
Detective, have you encountered any monsters tonight?
I just told you, I think they killed people. Beauregard, the author, Perosi, the singer, Mr. Waits, the clerk, Mr. Chance, the gardener, they're all missing.
No, I mean, have you fired your gun tonight?
Of course not. They wouldn't just kill outsiders like that. It would bring too much attention. But you should keep your eyes open.
So you haven't seen anything strange? Been anywhere else?
What are you trying to tell me, Emily? Are you in some kind of danger? Let me drive you back to New Orleans. I think I have enough. You know, at least get the police to take a look at this case.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, Detective.
I'll find your uncle, Miss Harwood. Just stay out of trouble.
I like it how he always shows up, you know, anywhere. Alright.
He must first acknowledge psychological trauma in order to proceed. The lying must stop, so we can break through the barriers of self-deceit. Finally, temper manic behavior.
Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the hardwood curse. Only the sacrificial dagger may release the despair from Jacob's eye. Yet, doing so would be the doom of Derceto. Let this curse of mine be a weapon for once. I accept your demands. Oh, crawling chaos. Build your prison around this godforsaken hospital. When evil has been starved, I will stay buried forever.
Break into Dr. Gray's office and find out what he wants. Doing some office breaking. It's leaking up here, isn't it?
It's getting rough out there.
Yeah, that's it.
If we can just get rid of Jeremy, everything will go back to normal.
That reminds me. I saw Miss Emily earlier. You remember her? You know she's Jeremy's niece.
She's looking for him.
That's right. She's helping us, in her own way.
As long as she don't stand in the way of the mother of 1,000 young.
I don't think she knows or cares about that. She just here for Jeremy. I've been more worried about that Detective Carmen fella. He been snooping around asking all kinds of questions.
God, it hurts.
I wish you would stop doing that. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
What is going on here? It's blocked. I think Dr. Gray's in there. Maybe I can go snoop around his office then.
Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost every gossip column. It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian. In late June 1909, the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. There is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derseto's history. Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess. In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub-Niggurath. As much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub-Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Unaussprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the dark young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities. The Shub-Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derseto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte artist colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
looks haunting in this light. Mr. Waits must have had a spare key to Dr. Gray's office, but where? I don't know the combination. Wait, maybe I do. It worked.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe... The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
The orderlies, Baptiste and Lottie, were...
Here we are, Dr. Gray's office. Now let's see if we can find some...
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for. Mrs. Thompson.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Also, I have been talking. My microphone hasn't been on. So we're looking for the objectives.
Emily felt lost as she entered the office of Dr. Gray, much like she had the last time she was here. She began to question what she was hoping to find. She was simply going on a hunch that Dr. Gray was somehow tied up in this contract with the Dog Man. Emily couldn't even begin to imagine what kind of evidence she would need, besides a clear confession, of course. But she doubted she would ever find something like that. She was grasping at straws. The steps on the contract were so confusing to her that she was just hoping to get some small indication on where to go next.
Okay, so our objectives right now is investigate Cassandra's room, look for Jeremy's X-ray plates in the infirmary, and I think we can go what's that globe thing?
This can't be.
No idea what happened.
Hey, little lady, how's your evening been going?
Ups and downs, I suppose.
I hear that. We all living the life of an elevator operator.
Are you alright, sweetie?
Do you want to see my mask, miss? I'm making it for St. John's.
How did you... Is that supposed to be my... Ow!
You should learn your place, little girl.
Why are you acting this way? What did I ever do to you? Grace! Grace!
That kid has problems. She's got problems. Do not follow her because she just... Is he dead? She literally just killed him. Oh, she's got another bloody jack in the box, hasn't she? First floor hulky.
I'll just borrow these. At least he's breathing. I'll just let him sleep it off. There's something missing.
Aha! There we go. Okay, which one
The
is Cassandra's room? Okay. Oh, I remember this room.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside, he would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
Take a look inside the empty room. Okay. Is the empty room up in the servants? That's the attic, right? Okay. No. Empty room is just right outside the Grand Parlour. And then we need to find the infirmary. Okay, so we've got a laboratory, which is I guess you have to use the stairwell of the okay. I know what to do now. question is, let's go take a look inside of the empty room first. Because that is not far from here, I don't think. That's downstairs. And then we'll go to the infirmary. Didn't need to take that, but oh well. Yeah, okay. Do not put your gun away. Oh, it's like a little bar.
What is going on here?
Roof should be hanging out here. That's not the empty room though, is it? That's the grand parlour. Guess we need to go into the grand parlour. Let me in. This is very fancy. Like that. Turn on your little torch. Oh yeah, hospitals. Special ones that look like this. Okay, you need a key for that. That's cool.
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one. Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hotwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhart lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
Surgery room key. Electrical fuse. Wait, can I not use the me out? What is this place? That's I don't know. Turn on the electricity first. I need to find the I've got a key with me right now, but I have no idea what. Oh, this room is going to be horrifying.
Let go to the woods. Hear us, mother, and take pity on us. This is some messed up stuff.
What's this?
Okay, we can use that for the electricity. Good. Right, get me out of this bloody room. Find a fuse for the circuit breaker. How am I going to find that? There we go. Go.
Oh, that's better.
No, it's not better. Why is it? Okay, I guess it's supposed to be right for the How long have I been streaming for? Okay. Okay. Oh wait, you can rotate them, can't you? Yeah, I do not know what I'm doing. let me have a look online. Okay. Jeremy's darkness. So what do we do now?
Dr. Gray seemed to put a lot of effort into understanding and treating Jeremy. Did he find anything useful? Or was it all for show? An excuse to torture him? No matter what, Emily thought, maybe she could follow his work to some conclusion about the steps stipulated in the contract.
I need to look inside of the empty room. Oh yeah, here we go.
I guess I never got a chance to look around this place.
Where would I follow? We found Jeremy, but he's common bits. 6-1. See the rest of the numbers. Oh, 614. Or 641. There we go. What's it going to show us? Oh, that's the news up at the top of the thing. Okay, we know where that is. I think. And honest does work. Feels like it now. Feels like it. See what my next objective is. What are you gasping for? Oh no, I've done that. Hang on. What time is it? Okay, how long have I been streaming for? Right, 5 more minutes. And then time to say bye bye until Thursday. It moves that chain moving. Yeah. Guess we have no choice but to fall down there. Can you stop getting stuck?
This feels familiar somehow.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy, where are you?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking me.
Jeremy? Can you hear me?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll get the boat running. I'll get you out of here.
Some kind of jungle, which is pretty cool looking. I do like this. What is that? Oh shit. Right. What is that thing? Come on then. That took me off by back with that. I'm running out of health, kind of. Well, not health, but like potions. Can I get over there?
The boat is run aground, crashed right into the bayou. If I get the motor running, I could try backing into the river. Get over there. Oh, there's a dog inside. Okay. Well. Jeremy, where are you?
Broken compass. Question is, how do I get around there? I'll have to go around. I have been streaming for like 3 hours now, so I'm gonna save and we're gonna play again another day, which will be on Friday. So if you've been watching this on YouTube, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and we'll be back soon with more Alone in the Dark. Hopefully we can finish it next time. If you want to come follow us on Twitch at some point, then there are links in the description box down below. So you'll find my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord. So please feel free to follow me on Twitter for any upcoming updates, and come come join us on Discord. It's very quiet in there, but we will get somewhere. And yeah, if you're watching the stream back later on, if you like what you see, then please feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified for whenever I post a video. So yeah, if you've been watching YouTube, then thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys with some more Alone in the Dark very soon. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. Much love. Bye. Okay.
Make me cross oceans, but fly me to the moon and close my eyes, jump right to you.
Okay, Twitch.